Let me go back out to the Best Damn Nation, man. They're on fire right now. Uh, we got Jay Logan says, get to the guests, man. We already went past that. You late. Let's go. Rumors are also that they have plans for Punk versus Quinta, but it was scrapped. I'm not sure if I said that right, Quinta, but I think I know who you're talking about. That would have been a big match. AEW has some really great booking. I can say that they have great booking. Do you guys think Punk will declare himself as Collision World Champion since he came out with the belt he never lost in the red bag? That's a good question. I'm gonna pose that to the best damn nation. Uh, if you guys have an opportunity, answer this question: do you guys think that Punk would declare himself as Collision World Champion since he came out with the belt he never lost in that red bag? It's a good question. Thank you, Victor Nash, off of YouTube. Appreciate that, sir. Oh man, real quick, LP. There was something that I caught on while watching NXT. They're going to bring Raw Underground to NXT. I like Raw Underground. I like where they were going with it. I didn't know how it was going to fit in the show. I felt like it should have been its own entity. I think Shane McMahon was on track with it, but for some reason they just stopped doing it. For some reason, man. But now there are two people, Damon Kemp, and I don't know the new guy's name. It's skipping my mind. But he's really good. I watched him wrestle. But they have a Raw Underground style match. But the thing that really confused me was Damon Kemp's brother, Gable Stevenson, came out and said, "Hey, he went to his brother's competitor and say, I will train you to fight against my brother." That I didn't understand that. Why would you train your brother's opponent against your brother? That just don't make sense to me. How you gonna start off with beef? How you gonna start the whole thing off with beef? But that's interesting though. But I'm really interested to see if they keep the Raw Underground around, and if they do, I think that'll be good for NXT, man. For new people that ain't really doing nothing, if they know how to fight, at least they can get around and show people that they know how to fight, and then maybe they might draw some interest to their character, and maybe they might start doing some things on the main show for NXT. But to be honest with you, I'm glad that Raw Underground is back around, and I want to see what they do with it because I did like it. LP, did you like Raw Underground?
Not at all.
You didn't?
I did not like it at all because it was like a bootleg. It looked too much like Brawl for All for me. It gave me Brawl for All vibes, and we all know how bad that turned out. So no, I think it. I mean, it did give the guy something to do
We
that wasn't.
remember Brawl for All though.
Yeah, I remember Brawl for All, but I remember how everybody came off bad. Nobody came off good at the end for Brawl for All.
Yeah.
Like it ruined Bart Gunn's career. Uh, Dr. Death Steve Williams, like Brawl for All did not work out. So I mean, kind of like you said before, if they would have do something like that, that needed to be. They need to make that an online show. Like subscribe to WWE online or something and make it an actual show. It don't need to be on no network. They don't need to put that much time in. But they can make that online only Peacock exclusive or something like that. I should be working for these people because I got better ideas than they got. Instead of trying to put it on NXT, like that could work online. Like kids or whatever will probably like watch that online.
Right.
People watch that online even if they don't watch wrestling, especially if they think it's shoot fighting. So yeah, that's the only place the underground should be, not on the show. I don't think so.
I think it has its place. I think you could really do something with it because a lot of NXT people that come up through NXT or even coming up the main roster do have MMA or fighting backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? And it's I love to see almost UFC element to it, and if they can make it work, because they're already owned by Endeavors, who owns UFC too. So it would just make sense if you can do a small segment or a small show, Raw Underground, and have NXT and SmackDown and Raw, people that aren't really doing much kind of compete in that element. I think it was good. During Raw Underground, I saw how badass Dolph Ziggler was. Dolph Ziggler was terrorizing everybody in Raw Underground. Double Kato, who is in NXT right now, he was dominating people in Raw Underground. Raw Underground was the first time we saw Omos as that big ass bodyguard. You know what I'm saying? He looked like part of the building. You know what I'm saying? He was big as hell. That's the first time we saw Omos, man. But like I said, I hope they did. I hope they do something with it. I think NXT is a great place for that. And if they do make it a sub show, I hope they do make it a sub show. I will watch it. To be honest with you, I don't know about you, but I would take a look at it.